Welcome back to another day recap, guys. Today's the 16th of December 2024, and we're going to go through why price was bullish today. This is solely based on ICT's concepts, so it doesn't really fit in if you guys trade support resistance, so and so. Alright, so on the 4 hour, you see, first of all, this 6 a.m. It displaced above this high. So from there, you probably would be looking for longs if you'd wanna. On the 1 hour, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Again, we already came higher over here. Didn't look like a sweep of any kind. So from there, you could have been bullish. And of course, don't be like, oh, it doesn't look like a sweep, so then it's bullish. Right, you've got to have other factors of why you are bullish, right? From here, you could have this fair value gap we respected, took out this high, displaced above this high, displaced, and kept going up until 9. So this is where you'd be trading here. So from here, displaced 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. We closed above a lot. All right, so on the open, we came higher. At 9:45, we had news. So let's check out that news. I actually didn't see anything crazy happen at news. Yeah, not much happened. So over here, these lows, we create high resistance liquidity. We also have high time frame SMT on the bearish side. We also have it on the bullish side. Now, why was I was bearish at the start, right? And why was that? Well, first of all, we had bearish SMT, as I said, and I was waiting for it to actually take out all of this low resistance liquidity up until this low here. And why didn't I go for a short? Well, first of all, we had no real entry. It didn't really look very good, so there wasn't really a plus setup for me to go short. Over here, if you see my chart, let's close these two. We first of all have an inverse here, right? And then we come down even more, take out sell side here. So from there, since we have SMT with this low right here, I switch my bias to bullish, right? So up until like this point, up until this point I was bearish, right? But I switched my bias to bullish because of this SMT, and also we had go on to the 5 minute. So drawing fib graphs, fib diagrams, stuff like that, it's what I usually do is from the SMT low right here, you want to draw the fib on the NQ chart. So from here, draw up to there, and that's your range. Well, that's what I use as a range. You could have used it from this low, it would have been the same outcome, but I like to use it on the 5 minute and where it's swept to liquidity. So going to the 1 minute, we have like 3-4 different confluences. Our bias is bullish, we just swept sell side. We create high resistance liquidity down here. We have SMT at these lows right here. We also have a range. We come back into discount, and here's your SMT. Now you could have entered off of say this inverse, right? Now why didn't I catch this entry? Well, first of all, the order block was never created. There was never a chance to get into this price action here. Now you could have entered off 5-minute order block here. Yeah, so the 5-minute order block right here, that's what you could have entered off, and you would have had a really nice expansion higher. You also could have had a entry, yeah, say this fair value gap. Yeah, you could have had your stop here. That would have been fine, but you probably would have been stopped to break even. Now, my entry, I wanted it to be at this order block or at the breaker, right? So here's the breaker entry you could have had, but I never actually got filled, so I couldn't really do anything about that. You could also have your fib, or your standard deviation rather, up to here, so your TP, full TP would be up there. That would have been good as well. Now, yeah, so we have a lot of confluences saying it was bullish, and it's also why we actually did come higher. I think on the higher time frame we had SMT in there as well. Yeah, we also tapped into a fair value gap here. Let's see, 15 minute. Yeah, we had 15-minute SMT here as well. So that was really, really good. So, like, a lot of confluences saying we were bullish. There's not really any bearish confluences except for this big SMT, and maybe lower time frame SMT, but there's not really anything you can go off there. Now, you could have taken this entry here. I don't think, no. It would have been a loss, first of all, and you don't want to really take, this isn't really an order block. Why? Because there's no displacement below this low, or below the candle body, right? And look how much candles there are compared to this series of candles, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compared to all of these. That's what, 03 to 21, that's 18 candles compared to 5. That's not displacement, and that's why this order block didn't hold. And also we swept sell side, we made SMT, and yeah, that's basically it. And lastly, why didn't I take this 5-minute entry? Because we had already taken out my target for the day. This high was my target. You could have taken it right here. There we go. You could have taken this stop probably at the mean threshold, so around here maybe. That would have been good. And then yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, TP going to -4 standard deviation. We are at all-time highs. It's gonna be harder to find targets. So yep, it's a really quick trade recap. How long was that? 9 minutes, 10 minutes. I didn't take any trade here, but reading price was really clean. It was really, really nice compared to like November, September. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.